Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Kity. Okay, so I don't really do vlogs in truth. I actually don't really like vlogs, to be honest. To me, they're just boring. There's nothing really to look at. But I do enjoy vlogs with a good story. And boy, do I have one. So, at the time of this recording, it's going to be about the previous day, August 29th, 2020. Obviously, I was not laughing at the time of the story happening. As the day progressed, I kind of was, and even more so now I am. And what better way to kind of console myself, soothe my wounds, heal my wounds, than to share it with you guys to let you know what happened. So, yesterday we were having a party for my cousin and my uncle. They're both born, I think, around the same day in August, so we were just going to have a combined party for them. We're getting ready. My mom is scrambling around the house trying to get things done. My sister's just waking up, and I'm trying to help get everything ready as well. Granted, the party was not at our house, it was at my aunt's, but she lives basically right down the street from us, so we're trying to get this done. My mom is making baked beans, because it's kind of like a simple, kind of barbecue-ish kind of party. So we're rushing out the door. My mom is just throwing stuff at me and my sister to take with me because we're taking two separate cars in case, I want to leave early. My sister is taking the baked beans, and I have a salad and my uncle's present in my hand. Mind you, as this is all going on, it is downpouring outside our house at that time. So we are getting soaked. All of our hands are full. We can't carry an umbrella over our heads or anything. So we're just running to the cars. I'm throwing my uncle's present, as it's getting little droplets here and there from my head. And I'm getting in the car, I'm getting ready to get in the driver's seat. My sister's getting ready in the passenger seat, and all of a sudden, the hot pot that's holding these baked beans, the bottom lets out. She is halfway into getting into my car, and the bottom lets out. Now let me tell you why this is also significant. Because, granted, anybody would be ticked off if they got baked beans spilled in their car. That just kind of sucks. What sucked even more for me was this car is a 2020 Toyota Corolla. This is a brand new car, they just released it on the market. I hadn't had this car for a year, and it already has baked beans spilled in it. So my sister obviously is sitting halfway in my car, just holding this top. I'm like, oh my god. And it was funny because granted, I say the whole importance of it, oh yeah, it's a 2020 Corolla. I was actually afraid that I was going to care more about the car than my sister actually, because granted, this was hot baked beans, freshly made. Immediately in that moment, I'm thinking to myself, because obviously the hot pot is also a ceramic hot pot, and I'm afraid that maybe it might have cut her leg, or maybe she might have gotten some on her and on her outfit, and I the first thing that comes to my mouth is, oh my god, are you okay? And granted, she's like, yeah, I'm fine, but your car. And I'm like, don't worry about the car, don't worry, it'll be fine. So I'm like, let's just go inside and quickly get some paper towels. Now, granted, my mom is already kind of stressing out because we are running late. I knock on my mom's window before she takes off, and, it is downpouring on me. I had a cute outfit that day, too. I was kind of upset. I was more upset about my cute outfit being ruined. Not gonna lie. That was what I was more upset about. That I couldn't wear my cute outfit to the party. Alright, open up the door to my mom's car, and she's like, what's going on? Why aren't you guys leaving? And I said, I'm really sorry to tell you this. Abby just spilled your baked beans all over my new car. And she's like, are you kidding? My mom was more upset the fact that she now didn't have baked beans to bring to... granted, she was worried about my sister too. She wanted to know that she was okay. But she was also upset that, this freshly made meal was now gone. I was just happy that she had a backup. My mom's getting out of the car, and she's looking at the disaster. I finally round to the passenger seat, and I see the disaster. We cleaned up most of it, but honest to God, there are still baked beans underneath the passenger seat, We tried so hard to get underneath the passenger seat to get these beans, and I could not get them. Yeah, if I can get a picture for you guys about what happened, I'll put it right here for you guys so you can see the inside of the car as to what happened. The other thing too, the other reason probably why I wasn't as upset is because also my sister is a detailer. She does do it for a job. She's also looking to open up her own garage to do that kind of thing. Today we're gonna be going, whether gonna be going to her boyfriend's garage or she has a wet and dry shop vac. She could probably do it here today where it's not raining and it's sunny out, so it will get cleaned up today. It's just kind of funny, especially now because just the whole thing, like, my 2020 Corolla is now forever gonna smell like baked beans. And if you're wondering, like, because you might be thinking to yourself, and one of the questions that we had too was, oh my god, how did the hot pot break? Why did the bottom just let loose? Because it was almost like a perfect circle around the bottom that just... So there are two factors that actually went into this. First and foremost, this was an antique hot pot. I don't remember, like, if it was something like my mom bought at a store, like an antique store, and got it. Most of our antiques were passed down from, like, I think my great-grandmother or something like that. Or one of my relatives. Yeah, I'm really hoping it was the former, not the latter. Because if this was one of our relatives, I'm going to be so upset. One, because that could have been mine. Two, I know my mom's just going to be super upset about that, and I hate to say it, she might blame my sister for the rest of her life for that. The other thing as well is not only was it an antique, but of course, like I had said before, and this was an important point, it was raining that day. It was downpouring raining. The hot pot had like two small like finger holes on the side, and obviously it's like a good maybe like 10 pounds worth of baked beans that my sister's holding. It's hot, it's heavy. She can't really probably like prop it up on her leg to open the car door or whatever, because one, it could fall, it could burn her. She's not gonna want to do that. She put it on top of my car, which of course is probably cold. A little bit of science class for you kiddies. When you put a hot thing on a cold surface, one, it warps that surface. In normal circumstances, not my car. Thankfully, I did check it. And two, the hot surface thing also warps and also will degrade. Yeah. So another reason why if you have a steaming hot pan that you just cooked with in the oven, why they recommend that you just leave it on the stovetop or on a metal top somewhere and just let it cool down before washing it. Do not just put it in the sink and just start spraying cold water on it to cool it off. Your pan will warp. I'm sure some of you have had that experience. If you have, please let me know. Because you know what? It is kind of going along with that saying of, if you can't laugh at yourself, what can you laugh at? And for me, I've learned very much in my life that you need to let things go a lot of times because it is more of a healthness tip, I guess, if you call it that. To be able to laugh at yourself and not worry about it. Like, for me, like, it sucks I got baked beans in my car. But I'm like, it's just a car. You know, I can buy another car. And, you know, in 10 years, I probably will. When my, Toyota Corolla gives out on a highway somewhere, and I'm like, well, crap, I don't have a car to drive anymore. I'll probably be buying another car. Just wanted to share this story with you guys. One, it was funny. I felt like it'd be something good to share with all of you. It was a great time all around. Obviously, as more stories like this pop up, I will definitely try to share them with you guys. Just because I know all of us, we just need a laugh right now. We need some happiness. We need something funny. Because I know I definitely do. Not even just in these times, just in general in my life. My life can get kind of down. I can get kind of upset about it, and I can think to myself, like, what's there to live for? My life is nothing. I have nothing to show for it. But then I realize these funny moments. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm the entertainment. So, big message out of this video, because there apparently was a message for this video. Learn to laugh at yourself. When bad things happen, just realize they're just bad things. I joke about it. It's not actually karma. It's not the world trying to get back at you for something. It's just one bad thing that happened. And what really tells what kind of person we are is not how many bad things happen to us, it's how we cope with them. For me, I choose to be the person who, especially with materialistic things, even if I spend big money on it, like my car, I don't want to stress out about it. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. A car is a car. I love my car. I absolutely need my car. Because when this whole pandemic's over, I'm going to have to drive back to work. Because right now I'm working from home. And I have a pretty long commute to work. So I absolutely need my car. There's no other way that I can get to work otherwise. But obviously this event did not stop my car from driving. It did not ruin the functionality of my car. And obviously the other good thing was that my sister is a detailer, and so she is going to help me out with it. If she wasn't there, I probably would have gone back to my local Toyota place, and it would have been like, I got some baked beans in my car. Is there any way that we can get that out? Or do you know somebody that you can recommend me to? Because I really don't want my car smelling like baked beans every day, and I don't really want to try and take that to work when this whole thing's over and I've got rotten baked bean smell in my car. So laugh at yourselves, guys. You know, find some ways to cope with these bad times. I know sometimes that might be easier said than done, but it's important. You know, if you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. If it's just your friend, a family member, or even a professional, don't hesitate, really. Because for me, talking about this kind of stuff, like even sharing it on video, it helps me. It helps me cope. It makes me put things in perspective, realize what things are truly important and what things aren't truly important, like the fact of, yeah, my car is not that important in comparison to my sister's well-being. It also teaches me to realize how to laugh at myself. Because I am not perfect. I will say I am a perfectionist. I try very hard to try and get things done right the first time. And I get upset sometimes when that doesn't happen, because I feel like I might come off as stupid, or I might come off as uneducated, or like useless, or something like that. But it helps me put it into perspective and be like, I'm not useless. I'm not uneducated. I'm not stupid. I'm just human. I make mistakes, and how I learn from those mistakes is what's going to build me up. So I hope this story helped you guys. I hope you laughed at it. Please don't worry. You can laugh at my misfortune. I am not going to feel bad about it. I'm laughing at my own misfortune, as you can see through the video. You know, I just want to let you guys know that there will come a better day. Truly, honestly. You know, this may be long, it may be tedious. We're all struggling with something, but there will come a better day. I can assure you that. I don't know how, I don't know when, I can just assure you that. My immense hope inside of my heart tells me that there will come a better day. You just have to believe it. You just have to keep going and celebrate the days that you do get through. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.